Hello to all my members of the Still Reign 3 channel. This is one of my new, used new tapes that I got from the thrift store, from one of my finds. Okay, and here I went to the store, Walmart to be precise, and found this here. I actually bought this because I wanted to keep the bottle. I'm not a Dr. Pepper fan, but I'm going to drink it. But I actually bought it because because of the shape and the way they've got it on here like this. So I wanna keep that bottle. And also what we have here is 5 new tapes, and I got something different I want to do with that. And here, once again, we have neutral grain. This is like the back of the box, okay? What I have on the front, I have this here little flower that I painted, I'm going to push these down, because what happens is that they kind of curl up on the ends if you don't put them inside of a frame or something. So I'm going to put them inside where I can like flatten these a little bit better. But I thought it was a nice little picture. So that is my little new little cardboard treat. Every time I finish a box of this, I'm going to paint something. I mainly eat these for breakfast in the morning. So and they're very tasty with a nice cup of coffee. You know, I eat about two or three bars, and I'm pretty tall. I need about 3 of them to sustain my size and stuff. Okay, what I got here is Sony. And I found another Sony tape. I have the Platters Greatest Hits. I have Christmas with Natalie Cole. I have the one and only Tommy Dorsey. And I got Glenn Miller, I've Got Rhythm. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to try to, I'm going to make it 2 videos, so in case they try to do something to the freaking video, I'm going to try to sample all of these on this. These are my 2 General Electrics. You remember this one. It has, you know, it hasn't been shown in a long time, almost a year, I think. I heard some rattling going on inside, so when I moved it to do something, I said, let me check and see if this son of a gun's still working. Still working. And I got the new tape in here. So we're going to be hitting up on that pretty soon. And here's the one from last week that has a problem with the plug staying in. You know, so I'm not going to have a microphone in here while the plug is in there, because it causes too much. It makes it stop and stuff. Okay, now I want to take you somewhere. I hope you can see this. This is one of my new paintings. It's I thought it was full of color and stuff, and yeah, I just love the little daisies down on the bottom, and then it's like what it is like if you're in a field of grass, and then you see the sun up there in the clouds from a distance. Okay, now what we have here, I added a little something else to this picture here. I added a reflection. I forgot to put one in. You know, when I'm doing these paintings, everything looks like it's all right till once I hang it up, and then I find out I forgot something. And I forgot to put the reflection of the moon onto the lake. not the lake, I'm getting ready to paint a lake today, later on today, so when I finish doing what I gotta do outside today. So my next project is a lake. I got some special colored paint for that I got the other day, so, and these are my record finds, all for $1 This is jazz right here, McCoy Turner, I believe that is, and this is Phil Woods, which is very good. And this is like maybe I forget what kind of jazz it's called, but it's not classic jazz. This is Waylon Jennings' greatest hits. Got it for $1. All I got these from the what do you call it? The veterans, the disabled veterans store. They've been coming up with. I've been going there a lot lately and been finding a lot of good stuff. Here's Don Williams, his greatest hits, volume 4, I believe that is. It's a great art picture of him. Someone drew him. Great. And here's some more Merle Haggard, Going Where the Lonely Go. And here's, they had a ton of George Jones, man. Just like they had a ton of, I think I bought out all the Merle Haggard, and I think I bought out all their George Jones, because these things, someone played them one time, and all of these albums are in mint condition, cover and record both. George Jones, Shine On, George Jones, One Woman Man. He was painted too, look at that. George Jones, Who's Gonna Fill Their Shoes? George Jones, Wine-Colored Roses. And that's what I got for as finds with that. Now here we go over here. Let me start the party here. I want to say hello to all my members and the few friends I have on the internet. Some of you are celebrating the Labor Day weekend, and I will be doing the same thing. What I have for you today is something a little bit different. I've got my tape recorder. Oh, by the way, I had to take down a video. They sent me one of the freaking little letters, you know, your information on such and such a rigmarole, blah, 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 kind of crap, you know, type of notice to me about some Sony is talking about I'm in copyright violations, and so, but and it took me forever to get to precise videos. I have over 700 videos, and that video was made last Labor Day, and they waited all the way to this Labor Day weekend to tell me one of my last year Labor Day videos for Sony, I think it was Brandy. The song is called Brandy. I did it on my Wildcat. And, you know, so, you know, if they tell me to take it down, I take it, you know, they didn't tell me to take it down. They just said I'm in copyright violations and some people in certain countries will not be able to see it. Well, if it's, you know, if they're going to throw the copyright thing on me, I'm just taking it down. So, but it took a little time before I could find the freaking video, by the way. I mean, it's not like they give you a link, they give you a choice to get rid of the thing. They just tell you in violation and boom, that's it. You're on your own, buddy, go find it. Or don't find it. You know, we'll just zap your whole deal you got going here. Write off all the work, your hard work you put in it and everything. And anyway, so I had to go into my search engine and look up Labor Day in my videos to find that particular video, because this last year I've made a ton of videos since then. And so I'm like, wow, man, are they really, they're really trying to find crap on me so that they can, Sony's been doing it lately. I usually get, Sony's the one that always come after me, basically. It's not WMG, because I don't play WMG music, because they specifically don't want you to do it, so don't do it. And I don't do it purposely, but some of my older videos, they would have to go way back tracking, and when I didn't know who was who. When I did that video with Brandy, Sony wasn't on the bandwagon of, telling people you can't play their music. So, I mean, it was all right for the longest time, but now, just yesterday, I was sent this freaking notice. And so I got it, and I deleted the video. And that's about the size of it. Just kind of odd that they would do it a last year's Labor Day thing, but it's not going to be that kind of party this Labor Day weekend. For me, I'm not going to be playing any 45 vinyls, but what I am going to be doing is showing you these two GEs. This GE I got right here is an old GE that I'm very fond of. That has been put away for quite some time. I would say almost a year. I haven't played this thing, and I heard something rattling in it. So I said, "Oh, let me put this on a thing here and see what's going on, and see if it's still working, and see if it's still intact." Because it is one of my favorites, and I'm going to start playing it more often. So I'm going to stop right here, and I've got some. I went to the video store, so this is going to be long. It might even be in 2 parts, and so because of all the stuff of the vinyl I found and what I want to do with all this, so I'm going to stop right here with this here one. Okay, I am doing a voice demonstration for this GE number 2 that I got last weekend with the amplifier. And there was so much going on. I was showing you so many things at one time that this one really didn't get one-on-one, type of showing. It was cutting off, and I know why it was cutting off, because this plug is kind of loose on it, and it just, if I just tilt it or push it any kind of way, it comes out and it stops. So I have to be careful when I'm using it. Basically, I can't move it around unless the best thing to do is just throw some batteries in there. But for me, throwing batteries in, I just have to take them right back out, because I don't play. When I do it off the shelf, I put it back on the shelf until I use it again. And with having so many tape recorders, I never know which tape recorder I'm going to use for my music. I do use these tape recorders to record music on as well, and to do mixing and blending and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I use analog to actually make my music a lot. So, the tape recorders they're more than collector's items. I actually use them in what I do. So, they're very important to me. And because I'm a podcaster also, they're very important to me. Now, those who just know me as the YouTube Soulsisterann, I'm also a podcaster. I play promotional track music. I did a promotional track with one of the Ed, I think his name was. Check him out on my Vinyl Coffee House. I do have a blog called the Vinyl Coffee House. The link is somewhere on my page. Check it out, and there's a lot of different links leading you to different vinyl type of things that might interest people that are into vinyl, and then people that are just interested in to be entertained and knowing what's out there and what's going on. It's like a online magazine almost is what I've turned it into, and the Vinyl Coffee House